Guys, I'm genuinely so happy because tomorrow we finish Genesis. I know, right? Tomorrow we finish Genesis. It's so cool. We're on chapter 46, and then we're reading till chapter 48. And then tomorrow we're reading 49 and 50. And I'm excited because it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And then we get Exodus on Sunday. And then Exodus is how long again? Let's see how long Exodus is. Because it goes Exodus, then Leviticus. And Exodus is only, 40 chapters? And then we get Leviticus. So after 40 chapters of reading Exodus, we get Leviticus, which I'm genuinely excited for. But the thing about Exodus is, the chapters are very long, you know? You got chapter 1 being roughly... Okay, that's not a good example. But anyways, yeah. Chapter 6 is how long? Chapter 6 is not that long. Okay, so I don't know. Chapters are pretty same size. But I'm excited because this is the first time I've ever finished a book in the Bible. And guess what? Who knows? Maybe I finished the Bible by the end of this year. Probably not. Let's be honest. I'm probably not going to finish it by the end of this year. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Well, if we finish Genesis and we're on the 16th day, so 17th day we'll finish Genesis. Who knows? Maybe I will. I guess we'll see. We'll have to see. Because, I don't know. I mean, once we get to Psalms, that's when it gets hefty. Psalms is one of the biggest books in the Bible. I'll have to look that up real quickly. I'll look that up. The biggest book in the Bible. Biggest book in the Bible. Chapter count. The biggest book in the Bible. Chapter count. Psalms with 150 chapters. Isaiah is the second biggest with 66, then Jeremiah, then Genesis, then Ezekiel. So dude, we got the fourth biggest chapter, book done, dude. The longest chapter is Psalms 119 with 176 verses, and Psalms 117 with 2 verses. That's crazy. Let's dive into it. Enough talking. Let's get it done. Chapter 46. The Lord sent Jacob and his family of 70 souls to Egypt. The generations of Jacob set forth. Joseph meets Jacob, and Israel took his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac. And God spake unto Israel in the visions of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make of thee a great nation. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also surely bring thee up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. And Jacob rose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, and their little ones, and their wives, and the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods, which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his seed brought he with him into Egypt. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt: Jacob and his sons, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanok and Phalu, and Hezron and Carmi. And the sons of Simon, Jamal and Jamin, and Ohad and Jashin, and Zohar and Shaul, and the son of Canatish woman. And the sons of Levi, Jerishon, Kohath, and Merari. And the sons of Judah, Er and Onan, and Shelah, and Pharez, and Zerah, and and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Pharez were Hezron and Hamul. And the sons of Ishchar, Tola, and Puvah, and Job, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun, Serad, and Elon, and Jalil. These be the sons of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob in Padanaram, with his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 33. And the sons of Gad, Ziphon and Hagi, Shuni and Ezbon, Idri and Elreli. And the sons of Asher, Jimnah and Ishua, and Isu, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister, and the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malachil. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah, his daughter, and these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph, and Benjamin, and unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bare unto him. The sons of Benjamin were Bela and Besher, and Ashbel, Jerah, and Naaman, Ehi, and Rosh, Mupim, and Huppim, and Elrad, who these are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Jacob. All the souls were 14. And the sons of Dan, and Hushim, and the sons of Nephtali, Jazil, and Guni, and Jezar, and Shilem. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bare these unto Jacob. All the souls were 7, all the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of this his loins, besides Jacob's sons. Wives, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born to him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 70. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph to direct his face unto Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and shew Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me, and the men are shepherds, for their trade hath been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, What is your occupation? That ye shall say, Thy servant's trade hath been about cattle from our youth, even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians. Chapter 47. Israelites settle in Goshen. Jacob blesses Pharaoh. Joseph sells grain to the Egyptians. Pharaoh receives their cattle and lands. Jacob desires to be buried with his fathers in Canaan. Then Joseph came and told Pharaoh, and said, My father and my brethren, and their flocks and their herds, and all that they have, are come out of the land of Canaan. And behold, they are in the land of Goshen. And he took some of his brethren, even 5 men, and presented them unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto his brethren, What is your occupation? And they said unto Pharaoh, Thy servants are shepherds, both we and also our fathers. They said moreover unto Pharaoh, For to sojourn in the land are we come, for thy servants have no pasture for their flocks, for the famine is sore in the land of Canaan. Now therefore we pray thee, let thy servants dwell in the land of Goshen. And Pharaoh spake unto Joseph, saying, Thy father and thy brethren are come unto thee. The land of Egypt is before thee, and the best of the land. Make thy father and brethren to dwell in the land of Goshen. Let them dwell. If thou knowest any men of activity among them, then make them rulers of their over my cattle. And Joseph brought in Jacob his father, and set him before Pharaoh. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Jacob, How old art thou? And Jacob said unto Pharaoh, The days of the years of my pilgrimage are 130 years. Few and evil have the days of the years of my life been, and have not attained unto the days of the years of thy life, the life of my fathers in the days of their pilgrimage. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh, and went out from before Pharaoh. And Joseph placed his father and his brethren, and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, and the best of the land, in the land of Ramesses, as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph nourished his father and his brethren and all his father's household with bread according to their families. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. And Joseph gathered up all the money that was found in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, for the corn which they bought, and Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth? And Joseph said, Give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle if money fail. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchanges for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from my lord, how that our money is spent. My lord also hath our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my lord, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, but both we and our land buy us, and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh. And give us seed, that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate. And Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, for the Egyptians sold every man in his field, because the famine prevailed over them. So the land became Pharaoh's. And as for the people, he removed them to cities from one end of the borders of Egypt, even to the other end of thereof. Only the land of the priests bought he not, for the priests had a portion assigned them of Pharaoh, and did eat their portion which Pharaoh gave them, wherefore they sold not their lands. Then Joseph said unto the people, Behold, I have bought you this day, and your land for Pharaoh. Lo, here is seed for you, and ye shall sow the land. And it shall come to pass in the increase that ye shall give the fifth part unto Pharaoh, and for 4 parts shall be your own, for seed of the field, and for your food, and for them of your households, and for food for your little ones. And they said, Thou hast saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of my Lord, and we will be Pharaoh's servants. And Joseph made it a law over the land of Egypt unto this day, that Pharaoh should have the 5th part, except the land of the priests only, which became not Pharaoh's. And Israel dwelt in the land of Egypt, in the country of Goshen, and they had possessions therein, and grew and multiplied exceedingly. And Jacob lived in the land of Egypt 17 years, so the whole age of Jacob was 147 years. And the time drew nigh that Israel must die, and he called his son Joseph, and said unto him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh, and deal kindly and truly with me. Bury me not, I pray thee, in Egypt, but I will lie with my fathers, and thou shalt carry me out of Egypt, and bury me in their burying place. And he said, I will do as thou hast said. And he said, Swear unto me. And he sware unto him, and Israel bowed himself upon the bed's head. Chapter 48. Jacob tells of the appearance of God to him in Luz. He adopts Ephraim and Manasseh as his own children. Jacob blesses Joseph. He puts Ephraim before Manasseh. Seed of Ephraim shall become a multitude of nations. Israel shall come again into the land of their fathers. And it came to pass after these things that one told Joseph, Behold, thy father is sick. And he took with him his 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And one told Jacob and said, Behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed. And Jacob said unto Joseph, God Almighty appeared unto me at Luz in the land of Canaan, and blessed me, and said unto me, Behold, I will make thee fruitful, and multiply thee, and I will make of thee a multitude of people, and will give this land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession. And now thy 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt, before I came unto thee into Egypt, are mine. As Reuben and Simon, they shall be mine. In thy issue which thou begettest after them shall be thine, and shall be called after the name of their brethren, and in their inheritance. And as for me, when I came from Padan, Rachel died by me in the land of Canaan, in the way when yet there was but a little way to come unto Ephrath. And I buried her there in the way of Ephrath, and the same is Bethlehem. And Israel beheld Joseph's son, and said, Who are these? And Joseph said unto his father, They are my sons, whom God hath given me in this place. And he said, Bring them, I pray thee, unto me, and I will not bless them. Now the eyes of Israel were dim for age, so that he could not see. And he brought them near unto him, and he kissed them, and embraced them. And Israel said unto Jacob, I had not thou thought to see thy face, and lo, God hath shewed me also thy seed. And Joseph brought them out from between his knees, and he bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand toward Israel's right hand, and brought them near unto him. And Israel stretched out his right hand, and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the youngest, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hand wittingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. And he blessed Joseph, and said, God, before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the God which fed me all my life long unto this day. The angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads, and let my name be named on them in the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth. And when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand upon the head of Ephraim, it displeased him, and he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head unto Manasseh's head. And Joseph said unto his father, Not so, my father, for this is for the firstborn, but put thy right hand upon his head. And his father refused, and said, I know it, my son, I know it. He also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. But truly his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his seed shall become a multitude of nations. And he blessed them that day, saying, In thee shall Israel bless, saying, God make thee as Ephraim and as Manasseh. And he set Ephraim before Manasseh. And Israel said unto Joseph, Behold, I die, but God shall be with you, and bring you again unto the land of your fathers. Moreover, I have given to thee one portion above thy brethren, which I took out of the hand of the Amorite, which my sword and with my bow. Dude, I'm so excited, because tomorrow we're finishing Genesis. And then Sunday we'll start Exodus. So, yeah, dude. That's the rest of Genesis. I'm excited because I've never been excited for reading the Bible ever in my life like I am now. Like, obviously, it's not looking like we're too far in the book. Like, this is where we are right now. This is where we're trying to get to, because that's the ending of this Bible. Because I have the LDS version. Yes, I'm Mormon. I'm an LDS. Whatever. Go ahead and say what you want to say. I really don't care. I've heard a lot. But, I mean, I believe in God. So if you do want to say something, say it. I'm not one to judge. So, but, like, you can kind of see, where we're at, I don't know. I feel like that's a big chunk compared to where we are. If we finish Exodus, though, when we finish Exodus, we'll have an even bigger chunk, dude. This will be the chunk when we finish Exodus. And then Exodus will be finished in, like, what? When will Exodus be finished? I don't know, like 11 days? Yeah, 11 days. No. Something like that. And then when we finish Leviticus, then we'll be this far into it. So I'm excited, low-key. Fourth book of Moses called Numbers. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoys their night. We are going to play Fortnite soon. I'm gonna finish posting on TikTok, and then we're gonna start Fortnite, and then I'm trying to finish posting my videos before midnight but that's obviously probably not going to happen. So we are going to stay up until probably 2 a.m. playing games, maybe 3 a.m. And you know what? That's okay, because who knows? But I do need to make sure I'm up early, because I am meeting my buddy at the mall at 10. So I need to make sure I'm up at 7, do my stuff, and then go to the mall. But I love y'all. I hope everyone enjoys it. Tune in for the Fortnite stream if you guys want to see some gameplay and some just messing around. And then we'll do Siege, and then we'll do Apex. I love you, and I hope everyone has a good night. Deuces.